The mob and politics, a toxic cocktail. Have you ever wondered how deep the mob's influence in politics really goes? It's a question that has intrigued and terrified many for generations. It's a question that's haunted America for decades. From the bustling streets of New York to the quiet corners of small-town America, the shadow of organized crime has loomed large. Think smoky backrooms, shady deals, and whispers of coercion. These are not just scenes from a movie. They are the hidden realities that have shaped our history. Now imagine a guy who lived that life, a former mobster who's stepping out of the shadows to expose the truth. Michael Franzese, once a high-ranking member of the notorious Colombo crime family, is ready to reveal the secrets that many have tried to bury. This isn't a Hollywood script. This is the real deal. The stories you are about to hear are not the product of a screenwriter's imagination, but the lived experiences of a man who was at the heart of it all. Michael Franzese, once a caporegime in the Colombo crime family, is breaking his silence. He's pulling back the curtain on the clandestine world of organized crime and its insidious connections to political power. He's talking about the intricate dance between organized crime and those in power, the alliances, the betrayals, and the deals made in the shadows that have influenced the course of history. And he's dropping bombshells about none other than Donald Trump. The revelations are shocking, the implications profound, and the stories almost unbelievable. Get ready for a wild ride as we delve into Franzese's explosive account, exploring the murky waters where the mob and politics collide. This journey will take you through the dark alleys of power and corruption, revealing the hidden truths that have shaped our world.
Meet Michael Franzese, a man whose life story reads like a Hollywood script. From mobster to whistleblower, his journey is nothing short of extraordinary. Michael Franzese wasn't your average mobster. Known as the Yuppie Don, he was a high-ranking member of the notorious Colombo crime family. He was deeply involved in various illegal activities, pulling in millions from sophisticated racketeering and gasoline bootlegging schemes. His operations were so lucrative that he became one of the wealthiest mobsters of his time. But Franzese had a change of heart. He walked away from the life, choosing faith and family over the allure of power and wealth. This decision wasn't easy. It meant turning his back on a world where betrayal often led to deadly consequences. Yet he found solace in his newfound faith and the love of his family, which gave him the strength to leave his criminal past behind. Now, he's using his insider knowledge to expose the secrets of the underworld. Franzese has become a vocal advocate for transparency and justice, sharing his experiences to help others understand the dark realities of organized crime. His insights are invaluable, offering a rare glimpse into a world shrouded in secrecy. He's become a sought-after commentator, a reformed gangster with a conscience, shedding light on the hidden connections between the mob and the corridors of power. His lectures and interviews are eye-opening, revealing how deeply intertwined organized crime is with various facets of society, including politics and business. His story is a testament to the possibility of redemption, but it's also a chilling reminder of the deep roots organized crime has in our society. Michael Franzese's transformation from a feared mobster to a respected whistleblower serves as an inspiring example of how one can change their path no matter how dark it may have been. His ongoing efforts continue to educate and warn about the pervasive influence of organized crime.
Whispers of corruption, the mob's grip on power. Rumors of mob influence in politics have swirled for ages, casting a long shadow over the corridors of power. It's the stuff of legends whispered in hushed tones behind closed doors and in the smoky backrooms of bars. But is it just urban myth or a chilling reality? The line between fiction and fact often blurs. Michael Franzese, a former mob boss, says it's real and he knows firsthand. His life in the Mafia gives him a unique perspective. He claims to have witnessed the insidious ways organized crime exerts its influence, from campaign contributions to outright intimidation and even blackmail. Franzese's account challenges the very foundation of our political system, suggesting that corruption runs deeper than we might want to believe. He paints a picture of a system vulnerable to manipulation, where power and money often speak louder than the will of the people, and where the lines of legality are blurred. He's not just spinning yarns, he's providing a glimpse into a world few have dared to expose. His revelations force us to question the integrity of those in power, and the true extent of the mob's reach.
Franzese's journey, from concrete shoes to political commentary. Franzese's journey is one of stark contrasts. He's gone from rubbing shoulders with notorious mob bosses to sharing his story on national television. He's traded in the language of violence and intimidation for the power of words and exposure. His transformation is a testament to the human capacity for change. But it's also a strategic move. By embracing the role of commentator, Franzese gains a platform to speak truth to power. He's no longer bound by the code of silence that governs the underworld. He's free to name names and expose the dark underbelly of both organized crime and its entanglement with politics. Section 5. Trump on the scene. A meeting of two worlds. My world collided with Donald Trump's in the glitzy, cutthroat arena of 1980s New York. Trump, a rising real estate mogul, was already making waves with his ambitious projects and flamboyant persona. I was at the height of my power within the Colombo family, moving in, similar circles. Our paths crossed at high-profile events, backroom meetings, and through mutual acquaintances. Trump was no stranger to the presence of organized crime figures within his construction and casino ventures. This intersection of our world sets the stage for my most explosive revelations. Section 6. The Art of the Deal, Mafia style, Franzese's bombshell revelation. I gotta tell you, I dropped a bombshell about Trump. I allege that Trump, aware of my mob ties, sought me out for a specific purpose. Trump, according to me, wanted to use the mob's influence to secure labor deals for his construction projects, bypassing traditional union negotiations. I declined Trump's proposition, recognizing the potential legal ramifications. However, the alleged request, if true, reveals a willingness on Trump's part to engage with individuals connected to organized crime for personal gain. This is where my insider perspective becomes absolutely crucial. Section 7. The mob's playbook. How they pull the strings. I don't just point fingers, I break down the mob's playbook, explaining their tactics for infiltrating legitimate businesses and wielding influence. I talk about their methods of coercion, their use of front companies, and their knack for exploiting loopholes in the system. This isn't just about brute force. I emphasize the mob's cunning and adaptability, their ability to operate in the shadows while maintaining a veneer of legitimacy. I provide a chilling education on how organized crime insidiously embeds itself into the fabric of society.
Section 8. Trump pawn or player, unraveling the connections. The big question remains, was Trump a pawn in the mob's game or a willing participant? Franzese doesn't offer a definitive answer, but suggests that Trump was likely aware of the potential consequences of dealing with individuals connected to organized crime. This raises serious concerns about Trump's judgment and his potential vulnerabilities. If he was willing to engage with figures like Franzese, even if just to explore possibilities, it speaks volumes about his ethical boundaries and his willingness to bend the rules for personal gain.
Section 9. The Fallout. Franzese's warning about Trump's tactics. My account isn't just about the past. I see parallels between the mob's tactics and Trump's style of leadership. I point to Trump's aggressive negotiating techniques, his loyalty to a select inner circle, and his willingness to operate outside established norms. These similarities are more than just coincidence. I argue that Trump, whether consciously or not, has adopted a playbook that echoes the mob's methods of intimidation and manipulation. It's a chilling thought and one that raises profound questions about the nature of power and its potential for abuse.
Section 10. Beyond the headlines, the bigger picture of corruption. Franzese's story transcends individual accusations. He's forcing us to confront an uncomfortable truth about American society. The lines between legitimate business, politics, and organized crime are often blurred. His account serves as a stark reminder that corruption isn't limited to smoke-filled rooms and back-alley deals. It can permeate the highest levels of power, eroding trust in our institutions and undermining the very foundations of democracy. Section 11. Join the conversation, unmasking the shadows of power. Michael Franzese's story is a call to action. It's a reminder that we can't just accept things at face value. We need to ask tough questions, demand transparency, and hold those in power accountable. Don't let this be just another news cycle. Dive deeper, research, discuss. Let's shine a light on the shadowy corners where power and corruption intersect. The future of our democracy may depend on it.